Are you being smart about your social media strategy? Hey everybody, Katie Lance here, founder and CEO of Katie Lance Consulting, the Get Social Smart Academy, and author of the book Get Social Smart, and it's episode 71 of the Get Social Smart Show. And today I'm sharing with you 3 smart social media strategies for real estate professionals. Tip number 1. Look at your life as content. You know, some of the best agents and brokers that I know that are leveraging social media in a very smart way, of course they're sitting down and they're scheduling and they're creating a little bit of their content on a regular basis, but they also are not afraid as they're out and about to share their life as content, whether it's through Snapchat or Instagram or Facebook. You know, you see a beautiful sunset, something amazing happens in your life, you're working with a great client, you just left a great listing presentation. Looking at your life as content is one thing that I try to do each and every day. And so if you ever get stuck on what to post, look around. There's beauty all around us, and there's always something interesting to post. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is batch create your content. Batch create your content. I have to tell you, this is one of the biggest things that's made a huge difference for us. We've been doing the Get Social Smart show here regularly for about 1.5 years, and one of the reasons we've been able to do it week in and week out is because, in my opinion, and you've heard me say this before, if I'm going to sit down, do my hair and makeup, and do one video, I might as well sit down and do 4 or 5. So as you start to think about your social media strategy, I highly encourage you to batch create your content. If you prefer to write or do podcasting or video. If you can do 1 blog, you might be able to do 2 or 3. If you can record 1 podcast, why not set aside a couple hours and record a few all in one day? Same thing with any piece of content. If you're going to sit down and create a little graphic and use a tool like Canva.com, which is one of my favorite tools, why not create 4, 5, or 6? Same thing with video or anything else. Batch create your content and put it in your schedule of when you're going to do it. Because if you're like me or anybody else, if it's not in your schedule, it's not going to happen. So you need to schedule when you're going to publish this content, each and every week or each and every month, whatever your schedule is. There's no magic day. Just pick a day, stick to it, put it in your schedule, and then schedule a day and time when you're going to create your content. Now, what's key about this is you have to set aside time that's best for you. So if you're more of a morning person where you get up early in the morning and do it, maybe you're an evening person, maybe you've got an hour carved out in your day, let me just say, there's never a perfect time. There will always be something else that you need to do. Even as I'm recording this video, I am sandwiching this video in between a bunch of other projects and things that are happening. You just have to make it work. And batching your content can be a huge, huge time saver. Also, it can be really effective when it comes to your social media strategy. All right, my next tip, my 3rd tip for a smart social media strategy is creating original content. Creating original content. That is the name of the game. If you want to stand out in the newsfeed in 2018 and beyond, it is about creating original content. So whether that's Facebook Live content, whether that is video content like what you're watching right now, whether that is Instagram story content or Snapchat content, or graphics that you create for Facebook or Instagram, or blog posts for LinkedIn, original content is king. If you go to Facebook right now and you go to any real estate agent or broker's Facebook business page, I don't care where they live. It could be Manhattan, Boise, Chicago, Florida, wherever. 9 times out of 10, you're going to see the same old, same old. You're going to see listings. You're going to see links to articles about real estate or the market. And it's kind of the same old, same old. But generally what's missing is, what do they sound like? What do they stand for? What are they all about? So in your local market, if you look around and you realize that, gosh, there's not a whole lot of people who are doing this, the opportunity is wide open. And instead of saying, gosh, I don't know if I have time for it, I would highly encourage you to make it a priority to make the time, because right now is such a big opportunity for you to create original content. It doesn't have to be a full-blown production with, professional lighting and professional videographers. It can start with your phone. It can start with your iPhone. I'm recording this right now in my home office with an iPhone and my tripod. And so start there, start simple, but start creating original, unique content. As always, I would love to hear from you. What questions do you have about social media? Put your burning question below. Put them in the chat below. I would love to connect with you below and really find out what your burning questions are about social media. As always, if you're watching on YouTube, we would love if you would subscribe. We publish a new video each and every week, and we would love if you would subscribe so you're always in the know when it comes to our new videos of the week. For additional information and tips, tools, and strategy for social media, especially for my real estate friends, make sure you visit me at katielance.com. Thanks so much. Have an awesome day.